Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will learn about the last variant of the subject, that is nothing but void subject. So normally what I can say is in the subjects there are primarily there are only three variants only will be there. That is behavior subject, replay subject, and also the async subject. So this void subject has been introduced in the RxJS latest 7 version. So prior to the RxJS 7 version, so there is no void subject. So what is this actually void subject? So if you try to see the name itself, void subject means the subject which doesn't emit anything. So it will emit the value. So it will invoke the subject, but it will not send any value. So that is the thing. It is nothing but a void subject. So normally what we can say is in the subject or replace subject or behavior or async. So must and should when you are using that subject dot next means we need to send the value. Must and should you need to mention the value as a parameter in the next. But here in the void subject, so there is no need to mention the value. So then you can get a doubt that, so this was introduced in the RxJS 7 version. So how can they will be using this prior to the RxJS 7 version? What I can say is, so prior to the RxJS 7 version, they will be using something like any, and they will be sending some dummy value or something like that. Okay, so where can we use this one? So normally where can we use this one is, so we need to know that subject when it has invoked, but we don't care about the value means we can use this void subject. So here if you try to see that sometimes the emitted value doesn't matter, but we need to know that one. So as much as the fact that the value was emitted. So now the emitted value, what was the emitted value by the subject, we doesn't matter about that one, but we need to know when the subject has been emitted. So for that instance we use this void subject. Now normally in the normally what we can say is in the subject, so we used to mention the string, the type of the data we are trying to send. We need to mention that whether it is a string or number or something like that. So by that, so when we are using this subject dot next means we need to mention that data only. So the data type, what are the data type you have mentioned, you need to mention that data only. So like this we used to send the value. So if you don't want to care about the value means, normally what they will try to do is they will try to send the dummy or false or something like that they used to send. So normally if you try to see the other developers, if they try to see the code, they will get confused. What is this they are trying to say, that dummy, what I can use with that value? So they will be getting confused with this one. So now by declaring the same subject with a void here, so there is no need to send the value next. So just it will intimate the new subscribers without sending any value. But here also it will intimate the new subscribers or observers, old observers and all those things. So it will intimate and it will also send the value. But here it will not send any value. So this is the void subject. Normally prior to the void subject, what they will try to do is, so they will try to use it as any. So that you can send any type of data other than empty. So this is about the void subject. Let's try to see the practical implementation of this void subject, how we can use this one. So let's go here. I am creating a component void subject. Okay, and here let it create, and here I am going to the app component.html. So in this app component.html I am adding a void subject here. Okay, and here I am using void. If you go to the app routing.module.ts, and here I can use void, and here I can use void. That's it. Now let's go to the implementation of this one. If I go to this void subject.component.ts, now what I will try to show is, here normal subject how we will define. So subject dollar is equal to new subject. Okay, and if you don't mention or mention also, there is not a problem. So now if you want to subscribe, so here what I will try to do is I will try to subscribe to this one. So subject dollar dot subscribe, and here I will add data. So I will do the console.log data. Okay, now I want to send a value to the subject. Okay, subject dollar dot next. Okay, if I keep like this, now it will throw an error that it is expecting some value. So I can write something like here hi Leela or something like this, and if I want to send another value I can send it like this. Okay, so like this I can send the value. If you are very keen about the data type and all those things, what I can do is, here I can use the string or number. Okay, or number. If I use the number, then immediately it will throw an error that hi Leela, so you should send only a number. Okay, fine, let's try to send a number. So this is the subject. Now if you try to see the output here, if I go here and if I try to see the subject here, void subject, we are able to see 1, 2 values. Okay, now if I want to send the mixed type of data, something like a string or a number, so how you will mention? So let's take this one and copy paste it here down, and here I will take subject $2. Okay, and here I can write something like string or number. Okay, so this is a union type and you can mention string or number. Now here I can write hi Leela or something like this. Okay, so this is a subject 2 and this is a subject 2 and this is a subject 2. Now there is no error here. If you try to see the output, you will be able to see the same output. If you try to see the output, yeah, hi Leela and 2 is displayed here. Now if you don't want this one, means you can mention this one as an any also. But here also same, if I don't want to send the value, means it will not accept. So you must send some value to this next. So for this reason, so what they have introduced is, they have introduced a void subject. So now what I can mention here, this is a subject 3 and here I can write void. Okay, so now this void means nothing but what I can tell is, so you will be having a provision that, so you can send, so for example I can add it here, subject 3, subject 3, subject 3 and subject 3. Now there is no need to send any value. Okay, so void subject itself, you can intimate the observers, but there is no, but you should not send any value. So you should send void, so nothing. Now if I try to see the output, so if you try to see the output, what will be the output here? So undefined. So now you are not getting any value to the observer, but the observer is get notified. The observer will be got notified here. So this is the use of this void subject. So now what we can understand is, so now any subject, so if either it is a behavior subject or any subject, so must and should you should send a value. So there may be a scenarios or anything that you will not care about the value, you should just intimate to the observers that something is going to be invoke the observers. So you need to invoke all the observers without without having any value. So for that scenarios you will be using this subject void. Before prior to 7 version, so what they will be trying to do is, so they will be using the subject of any and they will be trying to send next of some dummy value or something like that. So instead of doing like this, in the 7 they have introduced a new concept, that is a void subject. So you can also initialize the subject with void, so without sending any value, so that you can invoke the observers also. You can execute the logic inside the observers also. So this is the thing about the void subject. So by this we have learned about the replace subject, behavior subject, async subject and the void subject. So these are the 4 subject variety types that are available in the subjects. Hope you understood about these subjects. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.